Hey you, and welcome back to Banished. We are, well, you know what, we're building it beautiful tonight. Even in Banished, you can build things that look good, okay? You don't have to just pack stuff in, because what fun is that? Now, I think as I told you in the last recording, this had a hospital in it before, and I had a little backyard. It had a little winding path, you know, in the apple tree. Now, all these other trees, except for this one and this one, have actually grown up on their own, and it kind of makes it hard to see. Although, you know, when you think in terms of walking down the street and being able to sit in the benches here, see, are you hearing my dog in the background? The minute I start recording, guys, I'm just telling you, she was laying here asleep 32 seconds ago. Bella, you're insane. I'm just saying. I should have the camera on because that was awesome. And you know, we've got like, see, somebody's coming. Whoa, I've just been attacked. Okay, he's up there, sunshine. Somebody's got a picnic basket, and there's like dead chicken, and I don't know. They're just piling things around, probably because things are so blasted full that they just don't have any place to put them anymore. But I was thinking, you know, in the whole building it beautiful idea, that I think we're going to actually take out a couple of these trees just so we can, you know, have a better sense of what's there. So I'm going to take out this one, and you know, yeah, we'll just take out a there like that. Like that, and open this up a little bit. We're gonna call this pruning. We're just pruning. That's all we're doing. We're pruning some trees, and then if we don't like it, you know what? We can replant more. It's cool because I've planted a lot of these things in here. As you will notice, this we have a lot of trees. You know, you've got your little central places, but there's no shortage of greenery on this map, that's for certain. Now, I tried to make the downtown pretty. We've got the town hall here. We've got that. I've got a village green. You know, we've got a well on each side, which are handy. You never know when you're going to have a fire. A couple of places to sit in the shade of the tree, and a place for the kids to play games. So you could have barbecues for holidays, that sort of thing. We have a college. I love having a college. Now, I've read online repeatedly, you know, you don't need a school till later. I don't actually agree with that. I've done that. I've tried that, and I find, you know, you go along for a while, and then you've got a lot of things going on, and you really need a hefty workforce, and all of a sudden you put all your kids in school, and then you're just waiting, and everything goes stagnant while you're waiting for these kids to finally get through school. On this map and a couple other games that I've played here, I put the school in almost immediately. It's like you've got this, I put in a house or two, I get in the gatherer's hut and a hunting cabin immediately, and only a house or two. It's probably a couple, you know, 2 or 3 years before I bother putting in farms. I get in the market relatively early, and the school at the same time. Like this went bang, bang, bang. At that point in the game, it maybe makes things a little bit slower at first, but you know what? Put it on a higher speed, whatever. But when your staff, you know, when your people are entering your workforce, they are coming in smart, educated. And the moment I had this section, like I built roads out here first, and what I did is I put down where I wanted some of the buildings, and then just like pause them. I didn't, so they weren't actually working on them, but I could work out where they were going to be. I wanted this, you know, the main dock to have this sort of walkway up by the village green, the college, the trees in the background, the chapel. You've got this little place with the beehives. You could see houses off in the distance. I wanted that feeling of walking up the street and getting to see some of the best that the settlement had to offer in your first impression. With the college, I've got, you know, I planted the trees around the sides. We've got these lion statues, or I'm assuming they're lion statues. And then I put an orchard in the background because I thought that would be kind of a nice thing. And we have a small cemetery here for, you know, maybe the founding fathers. And obviously these were the first guys that died. So that actually is just true. That just actually works out. Then I put the angel at the bottom of the cemetery here, and I'm thinking we probably, you know what, let's just try. Let's You know, we can put in an eternal apple tree, or we can go for the big stuff. I mean, an oak is always, you can't go wrong with an oak tree, right? That's just not possible. We can put in, what are some of the pretty ones? The pecan trees are kind of neat. Okay, they don't look much in the winter, but they do look nice the rest of the time, and we'll fill that up with a bit of greenery. And then I put the main cemetery out across the way, and planted a couple of trees here. I feel like I really should fix this up a bit. Did put the 2 angel statues and a little bench under a tree, you know, by the water. It seems like a nice, peaceful little spot. But ultimately, of course, the road will probably be going past here, and I hope I left myself enough room to do that. I guess we'll find out. Actually, you know what? Let's just find out. Will it go? I wonder if we did something like, oh, is there, well, there's probably going to be a gap in the road. There's going to be a little wonky bit there. I'm afraid I messed up. But that's okay. You know what? I'll show you. Sometimes you have little wonky bits on purpose. Where is the... where the blazes is it? Right over here. You know, one of the few bits of old growth forest left, and I wanted to put in a road that connected, and I went, it's going to cut down another tree. So you know what? You just don't. You just don't. You just got a gap. You can use the road. So you're slowed down for a second. Get over it. It's all good. Okay, I guess this barn is filled to capacity as well, or close enough. Things are staying, you know, they're just leaving crops on them. They might just be leaving them right on the field because there's just no place to put them. It's wasteful, but I mean, I guess that means you're doing an okay job, right? It sounds good. And we could put in another barn here now, which is probably not a bad idea. We have so many laborers. I don't take in nomads anymore because they just come with diseases. Ew. Maybe that's, you know, they're nomads and they're running around doing things, and ew, I'm just saying. So I like the idea of a village green. Wasted space, absolutely. But you know what? It feels good. You come out of church on Sunday morning and you can hang around in the park and chat with your friends around the well, and maybe wander over to the market, or maybe go get some fresh honeycomb. Yeah, see, it's good. I like it. But now I'm thinking, like, I've got this hospital out here, and, you know, it's like bare spot. Oh my God, you're dead. I'm thinking, this isn't probably the most welcoming setting. No, it's quite pretty. I mean, you've got the water flowing around it. You've got the little bridge there. Oh, and I have a park here as well. You know, I just put up a little bit of a wall there and a couple of little gazebo entranceways, the fountain. You can sit here and watch the ships come in, which has just happened, of course. And, you know, take a walk across if you want to go visit a dear departed one. This is a fishing hut. Maybe I put it in there to hold the space. It's paused. It's not built. If I need it, I've got room, and if not, well, I'll just ignore it for a while. I planted a couple trees so you could either choose to sit in the shade, you know, like this, or out in the sunlight, maybe on a cold winter day. You know, you could go sit in the sun. That'll be fun. And I just made a rhyme. You're impressed, right? I mean, come on, that's... Who knew? Oh, I am so tired, guys. I am punch drunk. There's just no other word for it. I'm just kind of messed up. You know, iron tools. I'm not actually making iron tools. I've run into issues in the past with, and I probably should try. I just haven't bothered. We've got enough food. We've got a nice variety of food. I'm not going to worry too much about that. Excuse the background noise. That is Bella. She's been quiet all day. The moment I begin to record, of course, life gets noisy. It's a thing. It's what we do. It's just what we do. What do we have in inventory? We have booze. That's nice. Berries, cherries, corn in terms of food. Not much milk, but I'm buying that as it's available, and I didn't even check for it with this guy. We have some apples, cabbages, chestnuts, cream, fish, Lots of honey. Honey's full. And I tried I tried to put honey in places where the honey would taste good. I love beechwood honey. I love honey that is from bees that have fed on beechwood plants. It really makes, it's just delicious. It's so good. So I actually put this one back here when the hospital thing seemed like it was not my sharpest choice. I just went ahead and made this into a park. See, now with the trees gone, you can tell it's a park. There's a tree, there's a tree. We got a new one coming up, another one there. I may have to cut one of these down, but you know, now it looks like a park. You can at least see what it looks like. It'll grow back. But I put this in the bush on purpose, and the other one is over here, which at once upon a time was in the middle of an old growth forest before the tornado took it out. So I thought, you know, that would give it a very distinctive flavor with that kind of tree. And I thought, I'll have different flavors of honey. Won't that be fun? Haha. And then a tornado just wiped it all out. So, yay. Bells, really? It's my dog. Okay, so this is doing well. The leghorns did not do well here. They just died. So I stuck sheep in. I thought, well, you know what? Well, this will be our wool center, obviously. We probably, you know what? We probably need some housing. And I guess now that all my trees are gone, I'll get over it later. Not today, but later. I'll be fine. It's all good. So we could put a couple of houses here. Or should we put them, you know what? Maybe not. Take that out, please. Maybe, hello bells. We can turn these little suckers around and put them right on the marketplace, market square here. You know what? I'm going to put a space because, you know, then we can like put a tree or 2 or 3. And I often leave space. You will see spaces between, you know, see, because these two guys, these at one point, these guys were like way out in the wilderness on their own, and they just, you know, had some sheep there and leghorns here. And I thought, you know, you got to put the little bench. I put the wagons in. Now they were useful at the time as supply carts. And there's one over here, you know, that actually held some food. I mean, later the barn came and everything else built up. But at the time, these guys were kind of out in the boonies by themselves. And I thought, you know, of an evening, the two families sit there at the bench, look out over these big, beautiful forests, which is gone now. Guys, you're just like dropping stuff in a pile here. This is good as it gets, huh? Now these guys are getting milk. Is it from these cows? These are not milk cows, guys. I'm just telling you, there is a difference. So maybe, you know, maybe it's working out. It's cool. I'll take it. When I saw the cows, I went, okay, we're doomed. This is not going to work. You know, we have no need for any of this. Like, absolutely none of it. Is there anything he offers that we would like to have? I wonder. Yogurt? We can make yogurt. I could put up another dairy and make yogurt. Actually, let's see what we have. See, we've got cheese. So obviously they are milking these cows. When they produce offspring, they do have milk. Look, right there. Little buckets of milk. Oh my God. Look at this, guys. So these are beef cattle. These are like, what are they called? Like the Angus? I may have that wrong. But when they produce offspring, of course, they would have milk. And apparently we're milking them. We're doing double duty for this particular breed of cow. And the milk is ending up over here. And what can I say? Yay. So we could do milk and berries and make yogurt. We got cheeses. We got cream. Fruit yogurt. Sounds kind of fun. What's our berry supply like? There must be. I've only got the one big forest that's most of. No, we've got some. That's not bad actually. We could do more because I've got a gatherer over here, but I don't in the middle of this one. I could put in another gatherer in a house or something right here, and we could crank up the berry production, or trade it for fish or mutton or lots of other things. We can just buy some. Now we have a chestnut orchard there. I've got little strips of it so they have some variety in their diet. And because some of these are being made, you know, into interesting bits for the tavern. We have 2 taverns. We have one here and one over near the original settlement. And we has boat coming in. This game is so nice. Is there anything here I can possibly... You know, we could use the tools. Why not? Ale. Can you ever have too much beer? I mean, yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, just maybe not, right? So that would be 2,400 units. They don't want my fish. No, boiled. We have plenty of firewood, and the only time, because it's gotten this low, is because I've cranked up, you know, pretty high amounts in the trading posts. Wool, I'm guessing we're probably starting to get a fair bit of wool. Yeah. I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe quite a bit of wool. Just trade the firewood? Sure, why not? The seedlings are great. They sell really well in the greenhouses. Now I put greenhouses in because, duh, they're greenhouses. Do I need another reason? And then I realized these things sell really good. Almost everybody accepts seedlings, and they're a great price, and you could build an entire economy around these greenhouses. And they were for a long time very much what I sold a lot of seedlings to get this place going. And firewood and stone and, you know, whatever. Yes, there's more room coming, although it filled up. It's so fast. Well, you're just going to have to keep a couple chickens around. What can I say? And there's the younger ones. There's a younger one. And, oh, look at the little calves. So I guess that's where our milk's coming from. That's pretty cool. That is absolutely awesome. And you see, under this old growth forest, you always have tons of other things. Like, I guess we're killing extra cows and stuff now. We've got, and we don't need as much farming as we do, but I wanted variety in their diets. So I've got at least small bits of everything, as many as I could. And I think I'm going to wander way over here. Kids are coming, people are coming. You know, around these hospital areas, I think they need dolling up a little bit. I think they need to be fixed up, because it's kind of grim. And like I said, at some point we will be building out here. And I think for now, I'm trying to clean up rocks and things. And every once in a while, I just go through and say, you know, go get all the stuff. And I mean, we've got a ton of laborers. That's not really a problem. It gives them something to do. And they can go out here and they start cleaning up the landscape, making it nice, making it easy for the farmers to move in, you know, all those good things. Oops, grab that, collect the iron, collect this. Oh, there's some in here. I guess I got all that already. Sometimes it pays to just go over everything twice, because there'll be that one odd random bit you missed somehow. But yeah, we'll just give them and that's all I've been doing, is like taking a section at a time and letting these guys sort it out on their own. Now, probably what's going to happen, well, almost definitely. So you know what? Let's just do it now. We will be taking a road out in this direction at some point. And we will stop it here. So we, oh, and is that not going? See, the road was coming up, and the bridge just wouldn't go where I wanted it to go. So you've got the stupid little jog right there. So you know what we need to do? Let's pretend that we did it on purpose. We're going to do it on purpose. It's going to be fine. Oh, it won't even, I can't even plant a tree there. Seriously? Well, there you are. You know what? This is going to bug me. This is just one of those little weird gibbers in the game that is just kind of irritating. So we're going to grab that. And we're going to run this up here and pretend, you know, we did that on purpose. We'll just take that piece out. There'll be a little jog in the road. It's all good. There you go. They'll sort that out whenever they get to it. And then we'll have a road that's heading this way. Now this is old growth forest again, so I will run a road through it. Where is this only goes to here. So this may end up farmers' fields, more housing, another marketplace, maybe another center of some sort. This will not be built in, you know, unless another tornado. I mean, tornado number 4 could come along and change my mind. And then we'll be building another whole center over here. And I'm wondering how many people I can get on this map before I do a complete and total crash and burn. It's working pretty good. I mean, there have been some serious setbacks. Got that block of trees, and they got little fruit trees planted along the way on either side. It's the same on the other side. They're all matched up. So, you know, you can just walk by the road on that side and just ignore the big ugly hole in the ground. Yeah, I like it. That's, of course. And this area is planted pretty tight. I'm wondering, can we put some trees in here? I don't know, like just what? Eternal? Oh, look at that. We can. Let's put the biggest ones. We'll stick a couple of oak trees through there. Something here. Look at this. Yeah, let's spiffy this place up a bit. It's feeling kind of grim. Oh, there we go. Oh, we got stuff laying around again because it's too full. And that's why you leave gaps. So you can come back later and we can plant some trees in here and make this thing just, you know, a whole lot easier to be in. It's fine on the outskirts, but it's sort of grim there. I don't know. And I have a well here. I have another one. Where's the other one? I know I've got 1 or 2 in here somewhere. I know there's one over by the farm. There's one there. We probably should have another one in here somewhere, you know that? We could stick it right here. That'll cut some trees down, but you know, sometimes that's okay. That's good. Okay, what's going on with the... We have just reached... Have we reached the alcohol limit? Can they just not make any more booze because we have no place to store it? It's possible. Well, that's what's here in storage. Inventory. What about these guys? There's no... The last ones that came, I just said no. Because the ones before that made everybody sick. You know, they're germs from a different part of the world. You're not used to them. It's not so good. Anywho, there we are. This is in Roberton, named after Robbie, one of my Patreons. I'm sitting here trying to think of a name, and you were in my head, so you're it, sir. Yeah, we have to spin. Okay, what can we do with this? How can we make this better? Because this is you know, it's a great setting, but when you think about, you know, coming through the tunnel and you make a turn and you're going by this big stockpile, which, you know, means your country's doing well. Oh my God, look at the stuff. We have stuff. That's kind of awesome. But if you're sick, I don't know. I mean, this is... The setting has a lot of potential. We've got, you know, oh, look at the deer. Oh, that's so pretty. And then we've got fields over here. And it'll be nice and quiet because it's down at the end of a road. Nobody's going to wander by, but it just, I'm thinking through here. What can we do through here? Let's just, you know, I wish we had gardens and stuff, but we don't. So, how about, what is this thing? Like a, there's actually somebody at my door at, you know what? I don't answer the door when I'm alone this late at night. Forget it. Not gonna happen. I don't know who it is, and it won't be delivery people, so not a chance. I don't even bother. Okay, so what do we have? Is this like an angel or a butterfly person? That's a butterfly person, isn't it? That's no good. Do we want an angel? Are we applying that the angels, you know, they've got like a guardian spirit taking care of people when they're ill, or are we giving people the idea that you know, the angels are waiting to welcome you home because you're about to die. No, I don't think we want to do that. You know what? Let's do the whole lion thing. It's very, you know, it's very kind of neutral. It's just like, it's a lion. It's just a lion. It doesn't imply anything. It doesn't sort of make you feel like, oh my God, I'm in trouble now. So we'll have a lion on either side because, you know, why not? I'm thinking through here, we need some trees. We need to spiffy this place up a bit. And, you know, apple trees are always fun. They smell. Oh, you know what? We'll put, we'll stagger a few. We'll just have a bunch of different fruit trees because it would smell amazing, right? It would be very nice. And it'll cover up this eyesore a little bit. Cherry trees, we'll just do a whole row of them because cherry trees are absolutely beautiful in the springtime. That'll be nice. So there'll be a row of trees there. They'll have some color to them. Okay, another Christmas tree boat. And you know what we're going to do? We'll put, well, you know, you're not going to the hospital to die. You're just going to a park to convalesce. That's what we're doing. We'll have a bench and another bench, and maybe we can put, look at this. We'll just put a fountain right there in the corner. So you'll walk by some benches. There'll be a row of flowering trees. There'll be some pretty smelling fruit trees there. You've got, look at this, wildlife in the background. You'll have a statue on either side. I think we need to attempt a couple of trees. Can we plant them? This hill does not look that big, but apparently it's too big for trees. Come on, give me something else. Any kind of tree. It's just not going to work, is it? So we're going to put a couple back here. Oops, wrong button. Let's go with a couple of big, shady, wonderful oak trees. I mean, you can't go wrong with an oak tree, right? Ever. Oak trees are awesome. And even along here, what the heck? How far up? There, we can put one there. And, ooh, 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 there was a green spot. Sure, why not? Can we put any along here? No. And I don't want to wreck the whole view looking out over the lake, because no. And we will put in another, the bench sort of gets lost in the hill there. It just sort of sinks into the ground, doesn't it? We'll put a bench there. You can just come out here and sit and look out over the river. Yeah, that'll be, look how nice. That'll be lovely. You'll be able to see the boats when they're coming in and wave to the guy, you know, who's steering the boat. It'll be great. And next time out, I'll show you whatever that, you know, what this turned into, because it looks like it might be okay. And I think another bench right here in front. Why not? You can come out. Oh, yeah, but then you'll be looking at that wall. Flowers or not, no. That's why not, because that's a really stupid idea. Okay, we're just going to forget that one. No bench there, because, yeah, that's messed up. And we'll see how this little place turns out. See if we can make it a little bit more inviting for people who are ill and not feeling very good. And I'm going to run off, check on this, and see what the Christmas boat brought me. Until I see you next time, please leave your comments, hit the like button. It always makes me feel so nice. And live your life happy and build it beautiful. Bye-bye.